Hi, this is Wendy Martin. This is the Saga of the Startup, and this is just my weekly update. I started the week really focusing on the tech pack. I had sent out a swatch of my competitor's cotton sheet to a textile manufacturer that I met at the trade show a few weeks ago. She actually came back to me with a quote. I was just sending it for grading, but they work with a lot of manufacturers. So she came back to me. She quoted me for 300 count and 500 count 100% Supima cotton, which is like top of the line, grown in the United States. So I don't have to worry about just some of the issues going on. So that was heartening. But I decided, after all, it would cost it would probably cost like $150 for me to send my sample sheet to her. And then if I wanted to get competitive bids, I'd have to send my sheet out to various manufacturers. And I really do need to get the tech pack made. I think I was mentioning before, the tech pack is basically every single thing that a manufacturer needs in order to put my package together, my sheets, basically how to create the retractable reels, how to assemble them into the sheets, how to stitch the sheets, like every single thing. But then that kind of sent me down a few different rabbit holes. First of all, I need very simple instructions, but the instructions are going to require photos. And the photos that I made from my iPhone are there is no way they're professional enough to put in like a package for anyone to actually use. It would just look really wonky, and I don't like that. So I decided to call a local media company. They're definitely kind of like a step up from like Upwork, but definitely a step down from like a big advertising firm. But they're going to, I began talking to them about shooting just the photos for the directions, and then we kind of worked out a deal. So they're also going to shoot some very short clips that could be used in social media advertising. Yeah, so that kind of sent me down one rabbit hole. And then social marketing is a lot harder than I thought it was. I did pay for like $40 was my cap, and I sent out some Facebook direct advertisement, and out of that, it wasn't real great. I got like maybe 120 something clicks, and then the one good thing was that everyone who clicked on my how-to video, or no, it should say everyone who clicked on my advertisement ended up converting, like going to my website. The problem is that the way I had my website set up, you don't get to the part where you can interact with it, or you can't just there's no like thing on it, or if you want them to contact, there's one thing at the very bottom of the page, where after all the videos and whatnot, it says, and like information about me and how I got started and all this stuff. If you get to the very bottom of the page, then it says, if you're interested in being contacted when the first set of sheets come in, then leave your name and email address here. I got just a few people who left information, but what I did was I called the website people and I asked them to put that section at the very top. So basically, almost like when you see like the splash page, you'll see that as well. Then I sent out another Facebook promotion, but I didn't want to spend more than like $1 a day, because I'm really not wanting to spend money on marketing at this point, and certainly not before I have like the professional looking video. So then I said, okay, my max is $1 a day, and I sent that out at like maybe 1 a.m, which is like when I do a lot of my work, because everybody else is asleep, so it's just a time that I can focus. And the next morning I wake up, and first thing I look at my phone, there's a notification saying you've met your max on your limit, the limit I set. and they charged me $10, and I had like, 1,000 views or something, but nobody actually clicked on it, which I'm not surprised. I mean, my audience is probably not up at between like 1 a.m. and 8 a.m. when I woke up. So I deleted all of my advertisements because I don't know like how to even get rid of them on Facebook, and I did not want to be charged anything, any additional money. So yeah, and then there was another program I was using where you can kind of like put your I could put my logo on somebody else's video, like somebody who's ranking really high, but I haven't figured out exactly how it works. It's like I'll see it after I set the whole thing up, but then the next morning I go onto the same video and I can't find it, or I don't see myself. So maybe, I'm not sure if maybe their people like quickly take it off, or what the issue is, but it was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. So that hasn't, and the other thing is that then I share it on my Facebook page, but I have my personal Facebook page, and then I have my Easy Fold Fitted Sheet Facebook page, and they're totally separate. And I only accidentally actually send one of my videos out to my personal page because I want to keep it separate. So, and I only realized that because a few people commented on it. If I send out though on my professional, my Easy Fold page, there's like barely any subscribers, or followers. So yeah, I got to figure out how to get from where I am to where I have more followers on my Facebook page. And then at one point, I will say I was getting so frustrated with the whole social marketing thing that I thought was going to be simple, that I was like, oh gosh, do I even want to go through all this? Maybe I'll just call Bed Bath & Beyond and, once I have my tech pack together, and just say, would you like to buy them or whatever. Although I think they probably need to see that there's some interest before they're going to want to pick it up. But I was like, up to here with all the social media. So that's where I am for this week. I will check in with you again next week. Thanks for listening. Bye.